All right, we're here at the start of Blackwing Lair. It's the Mists of Pandaria pre-patch. This isn't vanilla. This isn't the anniversary servers. This is Blackwing Lair in Mists of Pandaria. And the reason we're here is a handful of these bosses drop battle pets. We can get a battle pet off of Broodlord, Lashlayer. We can get one off of Chromaggus, and I believe one other boss. Actually, I think it's the first boss, Razorgore, drops another battle pet. And if you care about battle pets and pet battles, great, you can come in here, farm them yourself. But if you don't care, you can also sell these for a crazy amount of gold. The Chromaggus pet is a very strong one, and on my servers, currently going for 15 to 20,000 gold each. So hopefully we get lucky, and hopefully we get some of them. That's the plan. This character has very good gear, but this dungeon is, or this raid, sorry, is pretty easy. I imagine you do not need gear like this to be able to do this. We're just using leeching poison, in particular from the talents, to give me a lot of lifesteal, just to be sure that I can live. And we got a assassination build. The character isn't like super duper optimized for soloing. It's just, this is what we're doing. I don't think I need to be super optimized for soloing to be able to clear this. So this boss is one that caused problems for people soloing it before, because you have to destroy all of these eggs before you can kill the boss. And it's not happening right now, but there's going to be a bunch of ads spawning. And when you had only one person in here, it caused a bit of problems because the ads would spawn, come in, attack you, and like disrupt your mind control of the boss. But now they just don't disrupt that anymore. See, here they come. They're going towards my character, you can see over there. But I can watch my health bar. I'm at 99% health right now. Eventually, I'll drop the mind control. I'll, like, Fan of Knives down all the ads or whatever. And then re-mind control the boss, and it'll be fine. But the goal is to just destroy the eggs as quickly as possible before you get overwhelmed by these ads. See, I'm down to 85% now. The mind control is about to break. Okay. Fan of Knives, Fan of Knives, Fan of Knives, Fan of Knives. There we go. Back in the boss. Healed up a little bit from doing those Fan of Knives. So also, there's battle pets in a lot of different old raids you can do. Blackwing Lair, Molten Core, Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, Naxxramas, Karazhan, Serpentine Cavern, Tempest Keep all have battle pets. I think Black Temple has a battle pet too. But maybe the Black Temple ones I don't think are added yet in this version in Mists of Pandaria. I haven't seen confirmation that the Black Temple and Hyjal Summit ones exist yet. But I know for sure the Blackwing Lair ones and Molten Core ones and Tempest Keep and Serpentine Cavern, I've seen those all already. Oh shoot, I thought I was doing Destroy Egg, so I was idling for a second, but I wasn't actually. There, just 2 more eggs. There we go. And the last one. Good. Good, good, good. Do I have a healing potion or something? Do I need a healing potion? Conflagration. I did human racial and it didn't even break me out of conflagration. Alright, first boss, do we get the Untamed hatchling? Let's see. Yes! Look at that! Our first battle pet! Okay, that's probably a couple thousand gold right there if we want to sell it. So it does say it's bind when picked up, but when you do the battle pet system, you can cage the pet and turn it into a version, it like creates an item that you can sell. Sweet. Okay, that's what we wanted to see. Excellent. So I'm not sure exactly what the drop rate on these are, but I'm told they're reasonably common, like 20 or 30% is the numbers I've heard. But I haven't seen a lot of data of like actual logged kills, killed it 100 times, got 20 of the pet or something like that. Do you know what spec you're gonna play the monk at 85? I'm probably gonna try both tank and damage dealer and see what I like the most. Healing just doesn't really appeal to me. That doesn't seem that interesting. Oh, 100% dispatch. Yeah, because he starts low health. So assassination rogues get to cast dispatch as like a execute phase ability, and it just replaces mutilate. Come on. There we go. Put the Rupture on. Put the Vendetta on. Getting insane parries. Alright, it's dead. It's dead. Dragon Fang Blade. I already have that transmog. 155 gold. Yeah, you get a reasonable amount of gold. I think you get a little over 1,000 if you do a full clear of Blackwing Lair, just off the raw coin. And then you can, vendor stuff as well for more. Now, here's why I took Night Stalker and Burst of Speed. Just so when we get to these sections, we could just go like this, just zooming to the next boss on a rogue. I think rogue feels to be like it's probably one of the better classes to farm, especially this raid, where the raid itself, the bosses are not really difficult. You can just zoom with this really high move speed. If you're trying to get into the more difficult raids, you might need like a tank class that has significantly better soloing capabilities and self-healing and stuff like that. But for this, look at that. We're already at Broodlord. This one drops another pet, okay? So we're hoping for the something Blackrock Banner, I think it's called. Let's see if we can get lucky. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Didn't get it that time. Judgment Sabatons, though. That's all right. Boots of Transcendence. Okay. Away we go. And also sprint. We'll just fight Firemaw, like, wherever we feel like it. Maybe not all the way up there, but okay, we'll wait just a little bit, let him get a little closer. He has a knockback, so I want to have my back to a wall where I'm not going to aggro a bunch of mobs. Firemaw down. Primalist linked leg guards. Taut Dragonhide belt. Haven't collected that appearance yet. Okay, there we go. He's dead. Stealth it up. Zoom, 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 zoom. Can you execute facing the enemy in Mop? I don't know. What ability do you mean by execute? Rogues don't have execute. Do you mean dispatch? Dispatch does not have a positional requirement. We can do it from the front. Ooh, Fury of the Destroyer. That's from my legendary daggers. Not that really any of our buffs or procs matter too much. Okay, we're coming up on Chromaggus. Let me put a stream prediction up. Start prediction, will Chrominius pet drop? This is the big money one because this is like the strongest battle pet of, I mean, it's one of the strongest in the whole game. It's definitely the strongest one that drops in this instance. All right, here's another boss. I put the prediction up. You can bet yes or no. Is Chromaggus gonna drop? We got that first one from the egg. Missed on the one from Broodlord. 115 gold, Circle of Applied Force. Let's go. Let's just assume I don't have to kill these. Go through here. They nerf Blade Flurry to combat. The single target damage to them is as good. Send good. I don't think there was any change to Blade Flurry for combat. I don't know about that. Okay, I thought it was going to take a little bit longer before we killed Chromaggus. But, okay, we're looking for Chromaggus. 41% believers, 59% doubters. Let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah! There we go. Chromaggus. That's probably about 10,000 gold. That's a good one. That's a good pickup. Now, let's just go do Nefarian. Just for the fun of it. Probably get another 250 gold or something. What classes can do this other than Rogue? I've done it on Death Knight. I assume most classes can do it. Because this is not... Like, Rogue isn't a strong soloing class. Okay? Like, it doesn't have a lot of damage mitigation. It doesn't have a lot of self-healing. It's not about... like, Rogue can do easy things quickly, but, like, can't do the, like, actually difficult bosses. Well, maybe can't? I don't know. I mean, the capability of Rogue for soloing is less than the capability of, like, you know, Blood Death Knight or Prot Paladin. Ooh, this is going to be a Fan of Knives angle, I think. Have you done any dungeons as combat? The spec feels strong. I mean, in Cataclysm, before the pre-patch, I was leveling all my rogues. I did combat while I was leveling up in dungeons. But I have not done much rogue gameplay in the past, like, 2 days since the pre-patch was out. The true Lord of Blackrock Spire. Here he comes. Alright, Vendetta up, Rupture up, Slice and Dice up. Then it gets a little bit slow. Then we don't have much to do. Okay. Fury of the Destroyer here. That when this pops up, we just get to spam 5 combo point finishing moves. That's it. Like, it just, every finishing move fills us back up to 5 combo points immediately. And it gives us wings like that, dude. That's from the legendary daggers. Dude, it's so cool. Okay, we were immobilized by the rogue class call. There we go, I can cloak it. I couldn't vanish it, but I could cloak it. Let's see what we get here. Probably Ashkandi on a character that can't even equip it. Would be my guess. Oh, Boots of the Shadow Flame. Okay. Nemesis Skullcap, Red Sack of Gems, Yellow Sack of Gems, Head of Nefarian, Press Store's Talisman. That's a good item back in the day. Not today, though. Finally got my Vanilla Abyss necklace. How did you make the eggs on first boss? You just mind control Razorgore and you smash the eggs, and that's it. There's no trick to it. You just do it. Okay. I'll just to try different characters in different things. I'm gonna switch to the Death Knight, and then we're gonna go to Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, which has another one of the very, very strong pets, Anub'Rekhan Idol, I think it's called, that drops from Emperor Veclor. So we're gonna switch over to the Death Knight. Actually, let me Hearthstone this guy out of here. That was good. I mean, we got 2 strong pets here. Very good run on the rogue. Very fast run, too. It took us only like 15 minutes. A lot of gold gain. Are you keeping these pets? I think you should just, right now, you should just sell them. Just sell them. The price is very, very high right now. I expect that the price will go down in the future. And if you want to actually use these pets, just buy them in a week or 2. That would be my suggestion. Did we learn nothing from soloing AQ yesterday? Well, we're just gonna try again and hope that it goes better. Alright, so we made it back here to Temple of Ahn'Qiraj. I'm on my Death Knight now, and while I normally play this guy as Blood, for this boss, I'm doing it as Frost. This boss has a mind control, and bosses that do mind controls have kind of, they're weird. And what you really want to ensure is that you have literally 0 summoned units, summoned helpers, summoned pets, whatever. So I didn't want to be Blood Spec because that spawns blood parasites, and I can't stop that from happening. I unequipped my Girthalax, so that doesn't summon anything, and I unbound my summon ghoul ability. So I have no way of like accidentally summoning something, and then we shouldn't be screwed up by the whatchamacallit, mind control on this boss. I say shouldn't because I've been screwed by this game enough times to, know when, you know that I shouldn't be overconfident. Alright, he seems to not be doing much. I think we'll be okay. Wish I had a bit more rune generation, though. Feels super slow. Oh, I didn't put IC. I'm stupid. I just changed talents, and whenever you change talents, it removes your current presence, and I forgot to reactivate it. There we go. Frost presence. Okay, that should give me a reduced cost on Frost Strike. It should give me improved rune generation. Yeah, that should be way better. Alright, I'm pressing Empower Rune Weapon. I think I might have forgot to learn the talents. No, I did learn the talents. Okay. Wait, he's not dead. Okay, now he's dead. Yeah, so we tried to do this boss yesterday, and he mind controlled us, reset, and then despawned without opening the door to the rest of the instance. So we were just kind of stuck and had to come back today. I'm gonna go back to my blood build that I'm more used to working with for the rest of it. So, Prophet Skeram drops one of the pets, Viscidus drops another pet, and the pet we really want to get is the one from Twin Emperors. And then we probably won't kill Uro and Cthulhu. We'll just stop at Twin Emperors. But anyways, let me close the stream prediction. 91% believers. Does anyone else want to get in on that? That's a lot of believers for this stupid pet to be dropping. I'll give you guys an extra second in case anyone wants to get in on that stream prediction there. Yeah, this boss has some problems. Backstabby says it also likes to disable all your spec passives, so that might be an issue. Yeah, I felt like I just didn't have, you know, my rune generation was completely out of whack. Okay, I'm gonna close the prediction, loot the boss, see what we get. Now it's 86% doubters. What do we got? Greater Scarab Coffer Key. Okay, that's not the thing. This is a blacksmithing recipe, 47 gold, Ring of Swarming Thought, Amulet of Foul Warding, Lord's Insignia, Enchant Glove's Shadow Power. Okay, well, no Battle Pet, unfortunately. Choose outcome, Battle Pet, no. Let's boogie. Let's see. I think we can just skip Bug Trio. We're not really in here for the drops off of the bosses, and plus, if they're only going to drop 50 gold, like, the Blackwing Lair ones dropped 150 gold, and, like, you know, the other guy dropped, like, 200 gold. Oh, yeah, I have a mount. Mount, menu. Oh, I have the red mount. Yeah, okay, obviously we're going to do that one instead. Any in AQ10? Not that I'm aware of, no. So if you look in the achievements, Pet Battles, Collection achievements, there's these two achievements called Raiding with Leashes. Mini Mind Slayer, Giant Bone Spider, Stitched Pup, Anub'Rekhan Idol, and then if you get them all, you get Mr. Bigglesworth. So the three that are in this instance is Mini Mind Slayer, Anub'Rekhan Idol, and Viscidus Globule are the ones we're after right now. Alright, can I just walk past these guys? Nope. I cannot. Get my back to a wall. I don't think this is a good spot. Never mind. I was expecting these guys to knock me all around the room like crazy. But turns out they just don't do anything. You can use any mountain here now. Doesn't have to be the bug. Alright, we'll try going back to the Headless Horseman then. Would you look at that? We can go on this guy. I don't know what that sound effect is. Super annoying. Oh, we can be on Gurthalak now. There's no concern about, like, getting mind controlled or something, and Gurthalak's a way better weapon here. And she's done. Another Greater Scarab Coffer Key, Lord's Insignia, Necklace of Purity, and Leggings of Kiraji, Scaled Leggings of Kiraji Fury. We should keep our eye out for one of those Scarab chests. So we can use it to, you know, we can open it. Wait, Backstabby coming in with a /run mute sound file. I pressed it. I copied it in. I'm going to put it in my Discord. Let's see. I'll just put it in my paste area so I can Once I confirm that that all works, I'll put it into like the regular Discord area for everyone when I have a moment to do that. Thank you, Backstabby. That's an excellent tip, because gosh, that's annoying. That sound effect is yeah. Okay, I think I'm just gonna roll directly into the boss with all those dudes following me. Let's do this. Oh, shit. Oh, this could be bad. Stunned for 3 more seconds? Oh, no, we're just rooted. Wait, now I'm rooted over here. I think I'm actually... Yeah, I'm stunned. This is a proper stun, not just a root. Good. Fankriss down. Scarab Coffer Key. Ooh, Ahn'Qiraj, you ripper. You haven't collected this appearance. Enchant Glove's Frost Power. Okay. Now we move up to Viscidus. What profession you recommend on Rogue? Pretty much any of the crafting professions are going to give you a strong benefit, and like the difference between them is pretty marginal. Like, sure, one might give you 330 agility compared to the alternative, and this other one might give you 320. But like, at the end of the day, on your character with 9,000 agility, just pick one. I'm going engineering on all my characters because it has... One, it's got a good, like, it gives you a cooldown benefit, which in a lot of circumstances is actually meaningfully better. But then it also just has a lot of convenience things, like a portable mailbox is super good. Alright, this guy will do in Frost Spec, because we just need to do a bunch of frost damage to him. Here we go. Probably put Death Strike on the bar, even in this build. We might need that healing. So this boss is just all about getting a high number of frost attacks. It doesn't matter the damage per attack, it just matters the high quantity of frost attacks. That allows you to freeze the boss. And then you try to shatter him, which I think is, maybe this part is what I'm gonna fail. Seems like he's staying frozen for way longer than I remember. Okay, well. Okay, we failed to shatter him, but he's down to 50% health, so I guess we're making progress. "160 physical attacks." Yeah, I don't think I can do that as one character. Summon pet. Oh, use army to shatter. That's a good tip. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't think about that. Also, my army is on cooldown. When did I use it? Oh, I used it on Fankriss. I was just rolling in. I was like, there's a bunch of mobs coming. Okay, I actually unbound my summon ghoul. I don't think without army, I don't think there's any way we beat that. But I mean, we're just doing good damage to him, so he's gonna die eventually. Get this. Oh, let's see. Summon Ghoul. Raise dead. Put this back on the bar. And then army is on the bar, but it's 6 minutes cooldown. I think we might have to shatter him one time to kill him. So worst case scenario, we're here for 5 minutes until Army of the Dead comes back. Best case scenario, we're able to kill him on the next shatter. We could go double Soul Drinker for attacking faster. I'm going to try to leave a bunch of resources up. So as soon as he shatters, I have, like, runes available and stuff. Or, as soon as he freezes, I mean. There we go. Summon the Ghoul. Do this, do this, do this. Do the Icy Blast. Actually, the Icy Blast is probably not counted. The Ghoul is going. Okay, we got it. Nice. There we go. Oh, this is a pet. I think I forgot to put the prediction up. Yeah, okay, I didn't do the prediction for Viscidus. That's okay. Greater Scarab Coffer Key, Lord's Insignia. There we go! Another pet. Viscidus Globule. Okay, let's go. Karaji Binding's a command. Scarab Brooch. That's good. Karaji Binding's a dominance. Okay. Let's go back to Blood. And put the prediction up for Anub'Rekhan Idol. Will the Anub'Rekhan Idol drop from Veclor? Alright, prediction's up for that. Mount. Boom, just like that. So now we've got to do Princess Huhuran. And then we can go... We could probably actually just walk past Princess Huhuran. There we go. Viscidus Globules. So we're going to have to do the, like, intro to Battle Pet quest on both of these characters to learn how to cage the pets. So then we can sell these. And I also really want to... I think the next thing we do is we take this character over to Naxxramas and see if we can fight any of the 10-man bosses. Don't think you need to do that to cage them. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of assumed I'd needed to. You're right, I actually don't know. You can cage them without doing intro quest. Oh, excellent. Okay, so no need for that. Princess Huhuran. Loser boss. Hell boss. Skip. Do you think I need to kill all of this trash? Will it aggro if I aggro the Twin Emperors? Today's a great day to find out. These guys come with twins. Yes, it will all aggro. Okay, fine. We'll kill it. Fine. Oh, I just spell reflected the diseases onto myself. No. Girth Boy. The Girthalak. Dude, I got the 403 Girthalak from Deathwing on my Paladin. I was super hyped about that. He's exploding. I'll just activate my anti-magic shell. Ooh, I just realized I don't have target of target being displayed. What? I do have it displayed. Then why did that scorpion not show its correct target of target? Maybe we don't want to fight two of these at once. I imagine there might be some kind of annoying combinations of abilities. Yeah, this guy's not showing target of target either. Do we have to physically go to the raids to enter them? I mean, that's what I've been doing. I don't know if there's some queue system that you could get to the raids 2 seconds faster, but Blackwing Lair is really close to Stormwind, so this one is a little bit out of the way. Temple of AQ. Oh yeah, we could have Uldum ported. Okay, this character didn't do the intro to Uldum quest, so this character doesn't have the Uldum portal. We just took the Dalaran Caverns of Time portal. Still need a raid to enter those? Yep. Skill of Elite, hello, how's it going? Leveling DK after Mage. Yeah, sounds good. Target of target is working again. I see that. Yeah, okay, good. Good news. I think maybe I'm just getting lucky with them not spawning with the correct resistance. But my idea is that if I use Outbreak as the initial thing, they don't spell reflect it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's stupid. Maybe I'm just making that up. Alright, that should be all of them. We can go to the Twin Emperors, Veclor, and the other guy. Let's go Horn of Winter, Flask of Titanic Strength, Drum buff, Food buff. I don't think I need all of those, but whatever. Alright, so my plan is just gonna be absolutely Giga Blast this guy and hope that I can out-damage the healing that the bosses do to each other. So... right. Probably need Army of the Dead for extra deeps. Yeah, okay, let's, I don't think there's anything else to it. Let's go.
Join us to embrace. There is blood to be shed.
Yeah, they're gonna spam heal each other, but I can out-damage that by the looks of it. At least so far, so good. All my cooldowns are fading. Veclor is full health. They're different health pools? I thought they were shared. That's not good. Uh-oh. This is not going well. Might be a frost angle, so I can do more damage. Gonna kite him back. Okay. Now I shouldn't get knocked around. Immune. Oh, he's just immune to all the physical damage. Okay, yeah, that's stupid. Let me keep attacking Vecna Lash. So one's immune to all magic and the other's immune to all physical attacks. I don't seem to be able to out-damage their healing with my current setup. I had cooldowns active before that really helped me out. And I got some progress, but after the cooldowns have faded, they appear to be able to just out-damage me. Alright, we might have to do this again. Can we do higher DPS if I just switch to, like, Frost right now? Okay, I don't like this, that I keep getting knocked around, even though I try to position myself, like, right in the corner. Trying to avoid, like, getting knocked away from the bosses. You see if this corner is any better. Stranger Than Myth said you did it. Did you do it in blood or frost, or what was your setup that you were successful with? Because I'm having trouble here. Oh, they switched places. Alright, Sword Boy did it as blood. Okay. Let me think about this. Need to be doing just over 20k DPS. Alright, well, we're at 15. Should I die and then change into, like, DPS trinkets? That's probably a good idea. I could do DPS gear instead of tank gear also. Yeah, I feel like my damage output is just not enough right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna intentionally die, and then we're gonna reevaluate our life choices and change up some of the gear. Yeah, we'll just put every DPS piece on that I can. It's gonna take a long time to run back. I don't think there's any faster way for me to reset this, because the door gets locked. Turn away, let them hit me. I can sit down and then they crit me, I assume. So this one, a lot harder than I anticipated. A lot harder than I anticipated. But what is good to know, at least, is their ability to kill me is not there. I don't need more self-healing, right? That's not an issue. So that makes me think I might be able to do it on like a rogue who doesn't have very much self-healing but can like crank out more damage. I mean, I think honestly maybe I should just switch to Frost build. Like if it's just about doing more damage, I can self-heal with double Soul Drinker. Full DPS gear. Oh, I forgot to go into raid group. There we go. Okay, let's go. Oopsies, wrong add-on. Full DPS gear. Hand of Morchok, Rune of Razor Ice, Rune of the Fallen Crusader, Crush of the Final Dragon, Eye of Unmaking. Just full-on DPS build. Activate this. We don't get Vengeance, but I don't know how much Vengeance was really doing. You can see all the macros in the Discord. If you ever want to see one of my macros, it's on the Discord. So, let's see, talent-wise. Maybe we need extra health? I'm not sure. We could use Death Siphon for self-healing. It's probably better than Death Strike. Heals you for 20% of the damage you have sustained from non-player sources during the max of at least 7% of max health. So that'd be about 10k heal for a Death Strike, but a Death Siphon would be way more. And if I use Death Siphon, Conversion will take away my runic power, and then I won't be able to Frost Strike as much. So I think we should go for that. Oh shoot, I aggroed these guys. They're done. Mount. Undra Mammoth. Get the extra Dust of Disappearance. Now we should change. Now we should be able to change talent. Okay. Excellent. I like this plan a lot better. I've got to get that new ability on my action bar, the talented one. Brittle Bones, Icy Talons. Shoot, what was it even called? Death Siphon. There we go. Can you solo Molten Core on a level 90 monk? I don't know. I've never done that, but Molten Core is very easy. I've never done it, but I would bet that yes, you can. Spawn Army of the Dead on one boss, you let him handle with the undead, and you take the other boss during this time. That's a good idea, too. I'll probably do that. Try to put, like, the ghoul and the army on one guy, and then run over quickly to the other guy. Jeez, they keep coming. So Army of the Dead lasts for 40 seconds. Shit, I aggroed those. Yeah, better just stop and kill them so we don't drag even more stuff into the fight. Yeah, gosh, this needs some strategy or just way higher DPS. We were only at about 15k. Not good enough. I'm really curious if my rogue could do this better than my Death Knight. Like, normally the Death Knight is the premier soloing class that I have, because it just has so much damage mitigation and so much self-healing, you can never die. But when it's like, when the mechanic of the boss is basically a DPS check, well, then it's like, okay, maybe the rogue is the one to do. Rogue uses wound poison. Well, the trouble is you can't apply wound poison to them, or at least not easily. Because one is immune to all magic and one's immune to all physical. And to apply a poison, you need to land a physical attack that then triggers a magical attack. Okay, so my plan this time is first to eat my food buff and then my drum buff. Summon the Army of the Dead right here, summon the ghoul, get them both to attack that, and then sprint over to this boss and try to fight him. And hopefully that buys me some extra time. Leeching poison cannot be applied to Vecna Lash. So that same problem with wound poison, because it's a magical debuff. So he's immune to it. Recuperate is the only... Whoopsies, I pressed the wrong thing. Recuperate's the only rogue heal you'd be able to use. Okay. I think I've got everything here. There's Pillar of Frost. Okay. Nope, he's already over here. All those minions got roasted super fast. Also, I'm taking a lot of damn. Not working nearly as well as I thought it would. Yeah, I'm just gonna die, I think, is what's gonna happen. And I have about the same DPS Yeah, wow, this is super annoying. Okay, so now we're just gonna try Blood, Talent Build, and DPS gear. The thing with the pets didn't work. Didn't really delay the boss at all. So that tactic, good idea, didn't work. Okay. Full DPS gear. There we go. Full DPS gear, blood presence, mount up. Let me look at my talents. Death Siphon, Death Pact, Asphyxiate. Yep. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's see. Sudden Doom has a 20% chance, and Rhyme has a 60% chance to grant 2 charges when triggered instead of 1. That doesn't help me. Yeah, I think, I mean, I have to put the pets on the caster one, because I can't DPS the caster one. The idea of summoning the pets is to hold one of them in place, so then I can go DPS the other one, so they stay separated. The only one I can deal damage to is the sword guy, so I have to put the pets on the caster guy. And I think the caster guy just, like, did an arcane explosion and killed all of them. No way this stuff respawned. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the first teleporter in Temple of AQ happens after you kill Twin Emperors. It's awful. It's the worst. So, we got our blood presence, we got our full DPS gear, DPS trinkets, and we'll do Girthalak. That should be fine. Yep. Blood is normally the build you use for tanking. Yes, Superman. Oh, can I sneak by these guys? Nice. So I'm hoping here we can kill them, but, like, I'm expecting it's going to be really slow. Right? I'm just barely going to out-damage their healing or something like that. Alright, we've got Flask of Titanic Strength. We've got Drum Buff. We've got Food Buff. Third time's a charm, hopefully. All right, I'm sending it. So here we go.
Look, Crash, fresh blood.
Gonna teleport soon, probably. That's a teleport. Oh, he's attacking my bloodworms. Yeah, see, I need to get DPS on him again. Losing ground. They're at 82%. There we go. I think we're good now. Bosses are positioned. Now it's just a question of, is it possible to do enough damage to them? It's a little yikes. Let's yeet it out again. Dancing Rune Weapon up. I don't even know what's happening to my character half the time. Holy shit. I wonder if there's any actual advantage to me pumping them in the corner like this. Maybe I just ignore that. Is really messing with my ability to see what the hell is going on, and thus negatively impacting my damage output. %. That's like almost, it's almost like it's progress. 77%. Army of the Dead is available. I think I should probably press that. Interrupted, obviously. Dancing Rune Weapon up. Yeah, being stuck up in the corner is not helpful. I don't think that actually benefits me, and it just kind of messes with my ability to deal damage, so not good. Against the wall is nice, though. Corner, not nice. Wall, nice. %, making good progress here. Slow but steady progress. Dual Summon is available. Hit it. Just hitting every cooldown as soon as it's up. Oh, shit. Oh, like Horn of Winter. Yeah, Horn of Winter is one that I didn't press. That's bad, that's bad. Power Rune Weapon. Oh, they switched. It's fine. Alright, 37%. I see you there, Tripwire, believing that the pet will drop. Is happening for sure. There's no way I would try this many times and for this long and then the pet wouldn't drop, okay? That'd be ridiculous, dude. If I did all this and then it didn't drop. No way. Dancing Rune Weapon. Okay, I'm really happy. Those first two attempts, honestly, made me think that I wasn't, like, that I might not even be able to kill it. Viscidus pet for 50k, says Mike Luzu. Oh my god, dude. We got Viscidus pet too. You will not escape death. Well, says you. What did I just press? Oh, I activated conversion. Bro, no. Found that. That's one of my healing abilities, but it drains runic power, so then I do less damage. And not about that life. Okay, dancing rune weapon up. Oh, they switched again. Ghoul Summon. Death Strike. Heart Strike. Rune Strike. Ran out of buttons to press. Press a self-healing ability. Free global. Horn of Winter for a little runic power generation. Their health is going up too much. Shit. Okay, their health is going to go up a lot here because I'm losing DPS time. Okay. Back up to 14%. We just need like a couple cooldowns to come through. Like DRW plus Empower Rune Weapon are going to come up soon. Oh, shit. They're doing this again. That swap thing they keep doing. This crazy mechanic, you know. Come on, Empower Rune Weapon. There we, or Dancing Rune Weapon is what I pressed. I meant to say. They're all rune weapons, you know. There we go! Okay, this boss is hard, okay? All those other ones, easy. This boss, hard. You can't get this guy down easily, okay? You need, I mean, I tried Blood Spec with tank gear. I tried Frost Spec with DPS gear. Neither of those came close. Blood talent build with approximately 390 item level of just pure DPS gear. That's what worked out. Okay, the submissions are closed on the prediction. Let's loot this guy first. I don't know which guy drops it. Enchant Gloves Threat, Kalimdor's Revenge. Haven't collected that appearance yet. Okay, it's not on this guy, so it's going to be on this guy. The Anubisath Idol. Okay, Greater Scarab Coffer Key is not an Anubisath Idol. Enchant Cloak Subtlety, Ring of Royal Veclor. I'm going to check their corpses one more time, real quick. Guys, it's okay. Guys, the important part is we all learned how to do the boss, like what the setup is to do the boss. Jerome, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. I just spent 30 minutes running back to Temple of Ahn'Qiraj like I was in a Season of Discovery raid that lost 2 members every time we wiped, and it dragged on and on and on, and we had to run back again and again, and I'm having flashbacks of wiping on Twin Emperors, and then we did finally get it down, and then the thing didn't even drop. Minus 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, 30 minutes of attempts on that one guy. We did get the Viscidus globule. That one's good. I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and maybe we'll go do another raid solo for pets, or maybe we'll do something else. But for now, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, okay? All right, we're here at our next target for farming battle pets. We're in Naxxramas, which is a level 80 raid from Wrath of the Lich King. Currently, it's also previously, it was, never mind, that's not important. Anyways, we're on our Death Knight. We're aiming for Gluth, Lotheb, and Maexxna for pet drops in this raid, and this is certainly the most difficult of all the raids that have been given battle pets. And I don't know if we'll be successful. But I've geared this character up as defensively as possible, with as much self-healing as I can possibly get. And it looks like we're doing okay. Oh shoot, we got a Bile Retcher added in. Yeah, he'll die to my Heartstrike Cleaves in just a moment. Yeah, there we go. Everything's fine. Okay, so it looks like we're doing okay against Patchwerk here. I don't think we need more healing or anything. We have more healing. I haven't activated my conversion talent yet. That'll let me turn runic power into health. But as long as we don't need it, I might as well use that runic power for more damage. We might need it during the Enrage. And I'm saving my Empower Rune Weapon and most of my other cooldowns for that as well. So we kill Patchwerk, then we kill Grobbulus, then we'll be able to get to Gluth, which is the first boss that we're going for that can drop one of these pets that's hopefully very valuable. Enrage will slap. Well, we've got a lot of juice to, you know, a lot of stuff we're not pressing right now that'll hopefully help us through that. I went and got myself a Drums of Forgotten Kings for a stat buff there. I got myself a Rune Scroll of Fortitude. We're also using the Flask of Steel Skin. And we have a food buff for 90 strength and 90 stamina. That's the Beer-Basted Crocolisk. Genminade says starting out with 0 gold is rough. Well, if you're max level, you could do what we did earlier, Genminade. Almost all classes should be able to solo Blackwing Lair. And, you know, if you get lucky, you get some of the pet drops out of Blackwing Lair. Make a couple thousand pretty quick. I did a full run of Blackwing Lair, all bosses, in 15 minutes on my rogue. We're approaching the Enrage. It's 5%, I believe, he'll Enrage at. I'm taking... Wait, why am I taking so much damage? Oh, shit. Wait, hold. I didn't think he was going to Enrage yet.
What happened to Patch?
Wait, he's dead. Wait, that didn't... Wait, what? Wait, I didn't even have time to press all my cooldowns, and he's just dead. What happened? Alright, well, okay, there we go. Ruthlessness, Ring, Girdle of the Gambit, Split Great Hammer. Moving on. That was, not nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. Oh, yeah, in Blackwing Lair, you're right. There's Vaelestrasz has basically a DPS check. You gotta kill him before the Burning Adrenaline kills you. I was able to do it on Rogue and on Death Knight, but you might need to have, like, an actual DPS build rather than, like, a full-on chunky tank build to do that. Alright. Let's kill these guys, then we can kill Grobbulus. Using the Death and Decay just to pull him from a little farther away. Yeah, didn't end up needing to use my conversion on Patchwerk. I wonder if those are going to pull with the boss. Let's find out. Yep, they do pull. Good to know. Also, probably not going to be an issue. You tracking the amount of raw gold you get from this? No. But I can say, you know, when we did the Temple of AQ bosses, they were only dropping like 50 gold each. It was like almost nothing. The Blackwing Lair bosses were dropping 150 to 200 each. Blackwing Lair was very lucrative to run on my rogue. 15-minute run, killed all the bosses, 150 gold each, couple battle pets. That was very good. I don't remember. We could look in the log probably. 173 gold off of Patchwerk. Just now. Sling and Richard, were you able to get any battle pets out of Black Temple? When I was researching it, I was, what I came up with was, like, the Black Temple battle pets weren't added to, like, Warlords of Draenor. So I kind of expected that they wouldn't be in the game right now. But, you know, it can always be a little wonky with what Blizzard does. Maybe they add it, maybe they don't. Just wanted to do it for gold/transmog. Yeah, that makes sense. Guys, you remember when we soloed Grobbulus in Season of Discovery? That was that achievement made me happy. Solo this guy on a rogue, dude. It was actually a hard fight to execute, and we needed actually insane gear to make it even remotely possible. I just had a thought, though. What are we gonna do about Gluth eating zombies all the time? Hold up. Is this a bad idea? Does anyone have any strategy ideas on what are we gonna do about Gluth eating zombies all the time? Like, are we just gonna assume we can out DPS it? Fallout Impervious Tunic, Shroud of Luminosity, Tunic of Indulgence, 171 gold. Die to Blood Boils. Okay. You think it's a DPS gear angle? Or we just stay in Chunky Boy mode? Just go DPS. Yeah, I went in the Chunky Boy mode for Patchwerk because I was afraid of what he could do. Okay, so we'll go back to full DPS gear, but with Girthalak. See how this goes. Probably gonna get feared a couple of times. Yeah, this is just a blood boil the zombie every time it comes up. Oh, he devoured it. Shit. I have to react a little quicker. $649? No, I think I'm just killing Gluth and ignoring the zombies. 650, yeah, I can't blood boil those to death. I just have to out DPS the heal, which seems like I'm able to do. He's not fearing me, though. Does he not do that in the like, Wrath of Lich King version? Dancing Rune Weapon. Horn of Winter. Alright, this is the first pet that can drop in here. It's Gluth, little miniature Gluth guy. Also, how am I going to get back? Do I really want to kill Thaddius and then take the teleporter? Not really. Thaddius sounds like he might be kind of annoying. But the other option is to intentionally die and then run back to the, you know, in spirit form, and, like, that's just, you know, shameful, right? Let's do an Army of the Dead. We're gradually taking him down. Not quickly. It seems it's another, like, Twin Emperors, basically. Where we're really, like, we just have to just barely out-damage his heal, and then, like, it just takes a long time. How much does this speed up at level 90? I wonder. I don't know, but what I can tell you for sure is if you wait 3 weeks until Mists of Pandaria comes out, most of these pets are going to be at like 1/10 of the value they're at right now. We're doing this now because I'm trying to stack some gold, okay? Get some coin in my pocket. I don't know how many characters I'm going to be buying Dark Moon cards for. You know, if all you care about is getting the pet and you're in no rush, yeah, absolutely. Just wait until you're level 90 and this becomes a lot easier. Ghoul Summon, Dancing Rune Weapon. %38%. Ten would give that good boy a belly rub. You're sure? He's got his belly is possibly the least, you know, least good boy looking part of his whole body. That's why we invented gloves. Okay, I mean, you do you, man. You do you. I wouldn't go there. Any pulls for Naxx? Slash prediction. Hang on. Spending my runes. Start prediction. Will the battle pet drop from Gluth? Start prediction. Okay, there we go. Prediction's up. Stream prediction is up for the Gluth pet that we are about to obtain. That will drop for sure. Okay. Okay. Okay, he's down. We got him. $61K believing versus 126K doubting. Okay. Naxx easier than TBC raids? Question mark. Look. We'll see. Ooh. Yikes. That is not what we wanted to see. That is not what we wanted. Choose outcome, no. Okay. I think we should just kill Thaddius. I think that's the best way through, and then we can take the teleporter back to the center. Even though Thaddius doesn't, in particular, have any drop I care about. Okay, now there's two options left. We can go Spider Wing for Maexxna, or we can go Plague Wing for Lotheb. Oh, wait. Is this going to cause a problem with the two guys? I feel like this is going to cause a problem, isn't it? Well, if we die, then we get back to the start anyways. He's coming over. I'll be here soon. Okay, I'm gonna stop DPS on that target. This is going better than I thought, honestly. Okay, we gotta get them killed, like, approximately at the same time. Good. Okay, ready, set. Thaddius time. Alright, in hindsight, killing Thaddius was definitely the right play. I anticipated, like most of this instance, I anticipated that it would be significantly more difficult than it actually ended up being. So, good that we're trying. Although, we don't get any damage buff on Thaddius. Normally you get a big damage buff because you're standing next to all your allies who also have this charge. But I have no allies right now. Let's do a Army of the Dead. Oh, he's changing my polarity, you guys. What are we gonna do? Did my Horn of Winter just heal all my minions? Alright, whatever. Who would win? The entire necropolis responsible for the creation of Death Knights? Or one chunky boy? My money's on the chunky boy at this point. Ghoul summon. Making good progress, doing about 25k DPS here. Man, these two bosses in particular, Gluth with his self-healing and Thaddius with his, like, ridiculously large amount of health, are super slow kills. I imagine all the other bosses will be much faster kills, just like Patchwerk and Grobbulus were. Vanquisher, headpiece of fungal blooms, and we get 168 gold for that guy. All right, back to the middle. What's it gonna be? Spider or Lotheb? I'm feeling Spider, because I want to see if we can beat Maexxna with her, like, big stun effect. Bye-bye. Ooh, I got the poison on me. No problem. Okay.
Tasty morsels.
Let's go.
Too long without there is no way without blood to drink.
Mm-hmm. Probably gonna get a locust swarm here and have to run around the room. but that's not a big deal. Most of the impales have gone to my ghouls and minions. So that's good. I think only one of them hit me. Johnner, hello. How's it going? Bro, where's the Locust Swarm? Is he just not about that? We've been in combat for 90 seconds now. Is this just... Is Locust Swarm a heroic mechanic? And we're in normal mode. Any pet luck, Unc? Yeah, we got Chrome Mini... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, shit. I'm not fast enough. Yeah, we got Chrominius in Blackwing Lair. That's really good. That's like the best one we got today. I was able to kill Anub'Rekhan, or the Twin Emperors, which was difficult. It took 3 tries. It's a difficult boss to do. We got the Razorgore pet also, and we got the Viscidus pet. We missed on the Gluth pet, and now we're going for the Maexxna pet. And then we still have to try for the Lotheb pet. $153 gold, Arachnoid, gold band, heritage, leggings of atrophy. Yeah, what's atrophying is my inventory space, okay? We're running out. Can I mount up and... Maybe I should exit the instance real quick and mount up on my... Wait, never mind. Hold on. Easier solution. Summon a scrap bot. Vendor this. Destroy that. Destroy... Oh my god, it's going to make me press delete like this. Vendor the Scarab Brooch. Delete that. Delete that. Threat to gloves. Get rid of this, get rid of this, goodbye. Goodbye. Bottled Nethergon energy, get out of here. Goodbye. Alright, problem solved. Now we have inventory space again. I can actually keep that one, though. Okay. Onwards to Grand Widow Faerlina. How come you picked a Draenei? Well, I made this character in Wrath of Lich King when Draenei's had Heroic Presence aura, which made it so everyone in my party got a bonus 1% chance to hit, and that's, like, really, really, really good. Also, Draenei's have the widest shoulders and are the tallest of all the Alliance races, so, particularly male Draenei. So it was also just, like, you know, to assert dominance over everybody else. How do you get past the weird MC mechanic? He never MCs you if there's only one unit on his threat table. So do not summon a pet, do not summon a ghoul, do not summon any bullshit, and he just won't mind control you, Vibins. Oh, let's see how this section goes.
Your mortal desires mean nothing.
Oh, they're dead.
You are acolytes of the master now.
Wow, these have not very much health, huh?
The greatest glory is to die in the Master's service.
There. Good disease spread. Just die to the disease damage. Perfect. Okay. Boss time.
Slay them in the Master's name.
Alright, all that seems good. This looks even more broken than Monk. Yeah. Yeah, yep. The thing, okay, when I'm playing Monk, I feel like, my Monk isn't max leveled. So, to be fair, I don't know the max level experience, but when I've been playing Monk leveling it up, it feels like it matters what buttons I press. Like, if I don't press my short duration defensive abilities all the time, like, and I'm not maintaining and juggling 3 different ores, like, I die. My character dies. This character, it feels like, you know, even in like current content, it barely matters what I press. It's just like mash. If my only button was Death Strike and literally all I did was Death Strike, it'd be pretty much fine in most situations. And then so you just Death Strike a lot, and then you have all these other buttons that you can press for fun if you want. That's basically it. Does Ashbringer? No, there's no corrupted Ashbringer in this version of Naxxramas. Any luck on pet drops? Yeah. We got Viscidus pet. We got Chromaggus. And we got the Razorgore pet as well. Oh, shit. I was taking some damage at the end there, huh? Alright, what do we got? 160 gold. Fire Scorched Helmet. Alright. Haven't collected that appearance. Nice. Fire Scorched Great Helm. Not too bad. Is this hard mode 4? No, dude. No. It's literally 10-man normal mode. It's the easiest version of Naxxramas that exists. Which is exactly what we want. Okay. What do we think about Maexxna? I think I can probably survive the web spray stun, but what if we get cocooned? What if she cocoons us? I think if she cocoons us, we're just dead, right? Maybe she doesn't cocoon her primary threat target, the main tank, you know? Let's just hope she doesn't do that. Alright, I'll get the prediction up. Start prediction. Will the battle pet drop from Maexxna? Prediction started. Okay, prediction is up. I think we can just skip most of this. Oh, should I hit the goo? Do not want to do that. Skip? Nope, aggro. Okay, that's fine. We just fight right over here where we hopefully don't aggro anything else. Good. Accidentally dipped in the slime again. Hold. Never mind. Aggroed. Just AoE these together with this pack. Bro, chill. Chill, 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 chill. Don't be coming at me like that with the stealth mobs, okay? Alright, chunky gear, DPS gear. I'm gonna go chunky gear just to be safe. Here we go. Spins her web into a cocoon. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's turn on conversion. Ooh, healing effects reduced 75%. That's not good for me. Alright, we're stunned. It's a 4-second stun. My conversion is still rolling. And looks like everything's gonna be fine. And we were scared for no reason. Yeah, let's turn conversion off. And then we can spend this runic power on rune strikes instead. See how we do. Stun. Gonna have to reapply diseases. Dancing rune weapon up. When's the next stun coming out? There it is, never mind. This buff. Master Tactician. That's this one. This trinket. Alright, boss is enraged. Planning on tanking with this character in Mop? I don't know. I'll probably do some DPS, some tank, see what I like more, and then commit then. Or just gear both the whole way through. Who knows? The spiderlings don't despawn. Alright, this is good. This was good. Prediction is looking at like about 32% believers and about 68% doubters. Let's see if we can get it. And submission. Unlucky. To be fair, I've not seen any of the Naxxramas pets on the auction house. So I'm not 100% confident that they're in yet, but the achievement, the pet achievement, is in the game. Gluth drops it, says Sling and Richard. Okay. Someone confirmed it yesterday. Okay, good to know. Our last wing to go to is Lotheb. So let's do that. Dang, this stuff aggroed. I was thinking maybe it wouldn't. Maybe I could sneak by on the right. Immune. Who's immune to... The slimes are maybe immune to something I'm doing? Like my magic damage, perhaps? You have to reset the healing reduction debuff to kill Gluth? What? Yeah, I just walked up to Gluth and I killed him. And he kept healing because he kept eating zombies, but I did slightly more damage than he did healing with the zombies. I don't think there is a healing reduction debuff in 10-man normal mode, and he also was not fearing me at all. So that all worked out nicely for me. When it hit 100% heals... Okay, well, Stranger Than Myth, you're gonna have to check the VOD because I didn't notice anything like that happening. Doing it on heroic? I am not. This is normal mode. Maybe Stranger Than Myth was? He says no. Yeah, for a DK, I get a damage absorption shield from my Death Strike, which probably, you know, is not affected by the minus healing, like a healing reduction, I would guess. Oh, shoot, I have to focus target these. I forgot about that. No. Good, 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 good. Almost missed on that one. Good. Getting a little close on these stone skins. If they ever complete the cast, they go back to full health. It's very annoying. This one's gonna finish. Frick. Hopefully it doesn't finish this time. Got a Girthlak proc. Nice. Okay. Noth the Plaguebringer. What eye level? I'm 3... Oh, you're talking to each other. Never mind. We're still in girthy boy gear. Let's go to DPS gear. But with Girthlak. Okay, there we go. To the master. Okay. Do this. Do this, do this. Do this, and this, and this. Alright. Lot of damage going out. Oh, I'm switching up the music. Okay, he's probably going to teleport to his balcony, and we're going to have to do an ad phase. My damage is too low to skip it. There's a teleport. What do we get him to? Like, just under 50, so hopefully just one ad phase, and then we can finish him off. Look at my damage profile here. Rune Strike, Mind Flay. The tentacles are doing... Oh my god. The tentacles are 17% of my damage output. Death Strike, Heart Strike, Melee, Army of the Dead, Blood Plague, Frost Fever, Dancing Rune Weapon, Melee Attacks, Blood Boil, Risen Ally. Bro, Gurthalak's really good, huh? Gurthalak's really good. When will you level Monk again? I think we'll go back to the Monk leveling after Naxxramas here. Unless we happen to find a good Dragon Soul raid, we'd pop into that, because we can't do those all the time. All the mobs in front. I don't have as many cooldowns this time around, so maybe I don't have enough DPS to finish him before he teleports again. We'll see. Have you ever been in a Paternoster elevator? I don't even know what that is, so maybe? I've been in a freight elevator before that can, like, lift cars up and down. Like a really fucking old one. Where you can like see the exposed gears of the elevator is pretty cool. It was just in an old building. And it still worked. Rode up and down in it. There we go. Noth down. 160 gold. Poignant Sabatons, you haven't collected this appearance. Angry Dead, haven't collected this appearance. This item used to be good. It looks kind of stupid. What about these? Well, all shoes look stupid on Draenei's, so I'm not going to judge on that one. I think I'm just gonna zoom forward. Oh, this is good. Wow, they're not very much health. I want to keep those guys alive so that when I blood boil again... Never mind, they're all dead. I was gonna try to use them to spread the diseases. Oh no, I summoned a Gurthalak right here. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. Let's go in on Heigan. Plague Beast. Oh, I thought he was coming in, but he's not. Okay, we're fine. Summon Ghoul. Why aren't you dancing? Don't need to. Plus, I don't have my dancing shoes. You know, I left him in Dalaran. I wonder when he does the super dance phase, if I'm just going to be able to sit here and soak the damage, or if I actually will have to do the super dance. Oh, shit. Okay, let's see if I can soak it. Seems like the answer is yes, I can soak this damage. And I don't have to do any of the dances. Guys, Blood Death Knight is extremely balanced. It's, in fact, it's so balanced, it's actually even more balanced than all of the other classes combined. Okay, that's how balanced it is. Ghoul summon. Like a balanced druid. Yeah, it's actually even more balanced than a balanced druid. Which is crazy because the other one is literally named after being well balanced. Okay. Defender's Code, Chest Guard of Bitter Charms. Dude, we're getting insane transmogs. Okay. Oh, these things are just falling over dead, apparently. Oh, not that one. Okay, maybe maybe it's a bad idea to leave these alive back here. That one's still trying to kill me. There. You're dead. You're dead. Figured it would probably cause some kind of weird problem with being stuck in combat with those. Okay, this is the last boss. Choose outcome. Will the battle pet drop from Maexxna? Answer was no. Prediction. Will the battle pet drop from Lothab? Yes or no? Prediction's up. This is the last one that drops a battle pet. This is the last boss we're going to kill in here. We're not going to go into Death Knight Wing and mess around with that. Yes, the spore buff. You know what? There's no one here to grief my spore buff. There's no balance druids to press Starfire. There's no warriors to charge and kill it right after I press sprint. Oh my god, this is the best way to do Lothab. I just realized. With nobody else in the raid. Because then there's no one to prevent you from getting your spore buff. Alright, I ran out of runic power and runes. Oh shit, wait, hold on. Dancing rune weapon. I'll press that ability. That's a good ability. That's a good button press. Ghoul summon coming up in 2 seconds. There we go. Does he hit you hard? Possible solo on Rogue? I don't know about doing this instance on Rogue. I haven't tried it. I don't know. Please give me at least one battle pet out of Naxxramas. Please. We have been in here for an hour. We need something. Please give me something. We missed on the first two. We really just need a W on this very last potential battle pet drop. You'll get something, it just won't be a battle pet? Okay, well, says you. Incoming BOE epic. Look, as long as I can sell it on the auction house for at least 10,000 gold, I'll be happy. You know, it could be any drop of his that I could sell for 10,000 gold. Almost there. 9% boss health. %3 boss health. Can it be soloed by Monk Tank? Probably yes. If you have good gear. But I don't know. I haven't done it myself. Okay. $40K on believing. 500K on doubting, just about. Okay, that's how you guys want to play this. I'll show you a battle pet. I'll show you guys a battle pet. Oh my god damn it. Oh my god, we didn't get a single battle pet. Not one battle pet out of the whole Naxxramas clear. We were here for an hour. We only got 175 gold per thing. Probably did get a lot of gold. What do we kill? Patchwerk? Grobbulus, Gluth, Thaddius, Anub'Rekhan, Anub, Faerlina, Maexxna, Noth, Heigan, Lotheb. We killed 10 bosses at 175 gold each. Means we made 1,750 gold. What if the pets only drop on 25 man? That could be true. I don't know. That could be the reason why we didn't get any. Quicksap says they drop on both. Yeah, I would hope so. Because if we put it on 25 man, things just have like 3 times as much health, and then it just takes longer. Okay, well, good try. We did Blackwing Lair, we did Temple of AQ, we did Naxxramas. If you wanted to do other battle pets, you could do Serpent Shrine Cavern, you could do Molten Core, you could do Tempest Keep, And you can also do Karazhan. I think that's all the battle pet farming I'm going to do for now. If you want a full list of the battle pets that are available, you can go to the Simonized Show Discord. It's linked below the stream, and if you're watching on YouTube, it's linked below the YouTube video in the video description. You can go to the MOP FAQ channel, the Mr. Pandaria FAQ channel, raid drop battle pets. Actually, you know what? Let me make it a little easier. This is probably going to be a popular topic. Copy message link, go here. Other popular Mists of Pandaria topics. Full list of battle pets that drop from old raids. There. Okay, so now you go to the Simonized Show Discord, you go to read here first, start channel, directs you to Mr. Pandaria, mop index, then you say list of battle pets that drop from old raids, boom, there you are. Molten Core, Blackwing Lair, Temple of AQ, Karazhan, Serpent Shrine, Tempest Keep, and Naxxramas. Boom. Did you sell your Chromaggus? I put it up on the auction house. I don't know if it's sold yet. But yeah, there it is. We'll do the other raids later. I did Tempest Keep yesterday, actually, and got 0 of the pets. But I can confirm for sure that the Tempest Keep pets exist. I've seen them on the auction house. And some of you folks in chat confirmed that the Naxxramas pets exist, saying that you saw them. We just got unlucky. Let me pay out this prediction.